This is Coco, a very popular Disney movie, and this... What is that? That is Day of the Dead, the low-budget knockoff of Coco that has some of the worst reviews you will ever see, and for good reason. This movie sucks. The movie begins with a child sleeping in a luchador wrestling mask. Somehow. Is that thing not strangling him? Then the mum walks in, and she's wearing her wrestler outfit just like her son. She tells him that he has to go, but just doesn't say why.
Thank you so much for the awesome birthday party.
What the hell? There's so many things wrong with this already. First, I didn't expect the kid to sound like that, and it just kind of caught me off guard. Second, why did the child move like that?
Thank you so much for the awesome birthday party, Papa.
And finally, Comic Sans. What have you done?
Dare me. How's my little calabazi?
Bro, that was terrifying. Why is the animation so scary? Not just the mouth, too. Everything about this man is terrifying. His face constantly looks like it's in severe pain. So then his papa says that...
Now that you are 8, my little hombre, you are old enough to make your first journey into the beyond.
Ah, the beyond. What's the beyond? Have they explained that already, or have I just blacked out? I didn't. I think. Because they explained that the beyond is the place where the kid can find his mum.
And now that you are growing into a fine young man.
A fine young man. Oh, look at this dancer. They said he was 8, but he's still wearing a, I think that's a diaper. If not, why did they have to go with white? The universal diaper color.
And
why was that sound made? Why did he make that sound? But the kid is having some second doubts about this.
If we find her, do you think Mama will be happy to see us, Papa?
Cheeky,
Why did he kneel like that?
Cheeky,
So Papa tells his son Cheeky to go to bed, and when he wakes up, he'll be in
the beyond.
Pretty cool transition, right? They're gonna go find their mum in the capital of the beyond, and if you haven't realized it by now, they are straight up copying Coco. They're in the beyond, which is a place where...
The dead may mingle with the living, and the living may mingle with the dead.
Wow, thanks for interrupting. Rude. The living and the dead can visit each other, just like Coco with the land of the dead. But this movie isn't like Coco, right? Wrong! I don't have anything to say other than that. Moving on, we see the antagonist of the film, which is a skeleton lady and a bat with a VR headset on. I don't know.
And I thought my old music teacher, Miss Moody, was tough.
If you want to be the best, you gotta beat the best.
That? So then we see Cheeky's mum, and she's talking to the weirdest character in this movie, Sticky Joe. That's not his name, but I just like calling him that. Who the hell did they get to voice act this? It's just so weird. Whoever did this is the biggest weirdo to ever exist. Yeah, it was me.
Lo siento.
Shortly after, we cut to a sheriff's office and hear this.
Sheriff Tato, I'm glad I caught you. I have news.
I just don't understand what is going on in this movie. Hey, I do! A skeleton sees that there are some living intruders in the beyond, and he calls up the sheriff, and the sheriff just says that they're breaking some illegal law and they have to be executed or something. But since the big day of the fiesta is coming up, all of the sheriff's guards are on duty, except for... Okay, that piano music slaps.
Biff! Henderson!
Sheriff Tato!
Anyways, that's Henderson and Spiff, the two newest duty guards who are donkeys. Well, not really, but you know what I mean. Then Cheeky and his papa are chatting about the importance of the mask.
When we put on the mask, we are transformed. The mask gives us a strength. The mask gives us a fame. The mask is a magical. If we remove the mask, we are regular human beings.
That's what the mask is! Then Sticky Joe and Cheeky's mum are having a nice chat, and Joe gives out some life-changing advice.
Let me give you some helpful advice, kid. I get that you miss your family. Use that. Keep them in the front of your mind. And when you take the stage, that emotion will drive you to achieve all all your dreams.
I think I can do it. Oh my god, actually, I think I'm gonna do it. I can do anything I put my mind to. I can even make an animated movie. I think I'm done. Finally, my masterpiece is ready! Yeah!
The worst movie. The amount of time I would like to die. Why?
So as Chicky and his papa are trying to get home, this mysterious blue-faced skeleton comes up to them and basically tries to kill them.
Run, Cheeky, in a straight line.
Oh no, Chicky, he's got the gun! Don't run in a straight line, you idiot! So the big plot of this movie is that Chiki's mum is actually a musician. Her main goal, and the only reason for leaving her son and husband for 2 years, is to perform and sing in a music festival. Sounds familiar? But she's not just performing in any music festival, oh no, she's performing in
The greatest singer beyond the beyond. Wherein Cheeky's mother, my wife, Julieta.
What was that?
My wife,
Julieta! I think they cut 2 clips together.
My wife, Julieta.
Ah yes, my wife. What was in it? Julieta! Now after that, we cut back to Chicky's mum and Sticky Joe, who are practicing some vocal warm-ups to get Chicky's mum's mind off her family. But her vocal coach is Sticky Joe.
Song. When you walk along the cemetery's edge, don't you feel alone and blue?
I didn't know Sticky Joe had pipes like that. When you walk along the cemetery's edge, don't you feel alone and blue? After making my ears bleed, the bad guys from earlier in the movie come on over and they want to...
We'll hold our own private singing competition, much like you were just doing with Fredo. However, by our rules, the winner competes on Friday night, while the loser is banished to the wasteland for all eternity.
Spooky stuff. Store that in your brainstem. But while the sheriff's guards, Henderson and Spiff, are having some lovely food, or whatever the hell they're doing, Cheeky and his papa are sitting at the restaurant, and things escalate pretty quickly.
Hold it right there, you two's under arrest by order of the Los Muertos Sheriff.
What was that? Cheeky's pops is crazy. I'm so confused, dude. For some reason, Cheeky's papa is already confronting the guards before they've even said anything to him. Because in the shot before, he was just sitting down with his son at the table. And plus, what is the other guy doing? He's just stood there in the corner. Oh, okay, dude. It looks like you got it, so I'll let you handle it. Not because I'm scared or whatever, but you got this. Oh shoot, I'm gonna die. A big problem with this movie is the amount of pointless and just boring dialogue. The scene of them just singing and talking is less interesting than my first YouTube video, and that's saying something. What? More unimaginative drivel happens with Cheeky finding some random woman on the street who has a tragic backstory, blah blah blah. No one asked. Can we get some L's in the chat for this tragic backstory? So apparently Cheeky's mum, Julieta, loses the singing competition and can now just not compete in the music festival. She's bummed and calls herself a total failure, but as they are walking, they see Momo, the blue-faced creepy skeleton from before that has a dark past with Joe.
Temido Momo!
Stay calm, Fredo. I'll handle this.
How? Momo took away my Uncle Giuseppe.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That just really tickled me.
My Uncle Giuseppe.
Don't shoot, dude. You took Uncle Giuseppe. Why is that so funny to me? What's not funny is Sticky Joe breaking down.
Boy, oh boy, please don't let Momo take me.
Damn, dude. I feel kind of bad about laughing at that, Joe. I'm sorry. But in a dramatic turn of events, Julieta finds Momo's weakness.
Go! Go! Go!
Haha.
Hey, you did it!
Momo scurvies off and Cheeky's mum is just gonna perform again in the big festival and completely ignore the deal she made with the skeleton lady. This movie makes no sense, I don't know. Back to you, champ. Ooh. Do not call me champ. So after Cheeky and his papa go to the talking wastelands to talk to a talking tree, what? Cheeky does this.
We miss her terribly, and if she wins it this evening,
She'll finally be able to come back home.
sí, that es la tradición.
Hot jiggity dog, dude. Cheeky's got moves.
Come back home.
The tree says that a victory would mean that Cheeky's mum could return home, but a defeat would mean she's trapped there forever. Hey, I wanted to say that. Yeah, but I thought... Oh, you thought wrong. I hate you. I hate you more. But now, what you've all been waiting for, or dreading, turn up the festive music because it's time for the... So the festival begins, which doesn't remind me of any other movie. That was a lie. But the only person who signed up for it was the reigning champion skeleton lady. So they get ready to declare her as the reigning champion, but then...
What?
Nice. And so nice, in fact, that Cheeky and his papa actually see her.
It's her, Papa. It's Mama.
Cheeky just becomes a huge asshole. Oh, I know her. She's like my friend, guys. It's so cool. Sad. But before she sings, she says this.
I have a story to tell. It's a quick story. Don't worry. I came to the beyond from the other side 2 years ago. I didn't die. I crossed over on my own free will. I left behind the most beautiful baby boy and a loving husband. They deserved better.
Why? You want to perform. Is there not anywhere else in the world you can do that? Really? Yeah, crap, what was it? Julieta just wanted to get sticky with Sticky Joe. So Cheeky runs on stage with his tiny little weird legs and they kind of just stare at each other. This part is actually really awkward. Then Julieta is ready for the biggest moment in her life, and that is... No way, dude. Did he just do the Fortnite dance? So they walk off stage and the judge reveals that the winner is...
And the winner is...
What? What the hell is going on? Bro, if this is some plot twist like Coco, I'm gonna...
Hola, Papa.
Hola, mijo. How did you sleep?
Fine. What you doing?
Oh, I'm just organizing some of our old familia memories in our photo album.
Dude, please do not say that Julieta is dead. I will break down like Sticky Joe right now.
Oh, are you looking at photos of Mama?
See, see. I got to make room for all of her greatest singer beyond the photos.
Are you muchachos?
Oh my god, dude. Thank God. That would have been so messed up if it would have just ended right there. To see another awful knockoff movie, tap right here to see the animated Bugs Life ripoff that is very bad, and subscribe or you'll have nightmares about Cheeky's papa. Thanks so much for sticking all the way to the end. Bye!